Isaiah.
I'm fine. How you doing?
Nice to meet you, Josh.
Too. Isaiah.
How was your first day?
I liked it. Overall, I thought I did pretty good. It's cool being out here, adjusting around these guys, coming from a different level, going from Big 12 to here in the SEC, and just being around a new defense too. But overall, I felt like I liked it. I enjoyed my time.
What's the difference in the level that you speak of?
Competition-wise, I think it's around the same. Just really, I think it's more of a tempo thing coming from the Big 12 to here, coming from more of a up-tempo, hurry-up offenses to kind of being more of a, not lackadaisical, but more of a you got time to rest as a defender, as a DB. So,
walk us through a little bit how you got to South Carolina after the decision to leave Kansas.
Yeah. Well, it was close. It's only about 3.5 hours from my house. And just meeting Coach Hoke and just his name, Coach Sperry, and then the opportunity here, coming on a visit. I think it was their spring game I came up here. And I knew right away coming off the plane, this is just the place for me. Just being around those guys and coming around the campus, meeting the players. And just overall, I just thought South Carolina just bested out every school that I was looking at. So,
what kind of pressure, if any, do you feel having 1 year? I mean, you don't get to come in and get a redshirt year or an adjustment year. This is it. Does that come with pressure?
No, it's not a lot of pressure. I mean, I'm used to it. I mean, I'm ready. You know, I came in with my mind right. I knew it was going to come about, so it's not a lot of pressure. I mean, I just take it one step at a time. I mean, I keep my faith. I'm just going about my business, so it's not. I don't put any pressure on myself.
Do you have a comfort level at free or strong or either one? Or
either one's fine. I mean, right now, today I was just working with the freeze, but I mean, regardless, Spurs, free, strong, it doesn't matter to me. Wherever I can benefit and help this team, whatever they want me at.
Isaiah, because of what this defense went through last year, did you see an opportunity to kind of really make an impact?
That's a tough question. I mean, honestly, I didn't really focus on this team last year, so I don't really know. I mean, just the opportunity coming ahead, like I said, being around Coach Hope and Coach Sperry, I just couldn't pass it up. So, I mean, I wasn't really too focused on them last year, so I couldn't really tell you.
But then again, what do you think you can add to this defense? What kind of impact can you have on this?
I mean, I feel like I can add a lot. I mean, from vocal leadership to just having more experience coming from, the Big 12 and being around a lot of tough offenses and helping the guys that are under and beneath me, the younger guys. I feel like I can be a leader to them and show them good character in the ways right. So
when you come into a situation like this where you are the new guy, but you got 1 year left, I mean, how hard is that to integrate yourself and to gain the trust of your new teammates?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty hard. I mean, for some guys, it depends just how you are. I mean, being around a lot of these guys, they're kind of like the same as Kansas. I'm kind of used to going from school to school and adjusting to the new players. So, I mean, I'm having a fun time. I mean, they're enjoying my presence here, so it's not that hard for me.
The fact that a lot of other guys in the secondary are like sophomores, things like that. I mean, have you been here long enough to be able to sort of assert yourself in a little bit of a leadership role, or does that take time?
I mean, honestly, I think it takes a little time. I mean, they still look up to me. I mean, from the day I got here, I mean, I had questions for them too. I mean, they asked me about how difficult do I think it's coming from the Big 12 and here. I mean, of course, everybody's saying the SEC is the best. So, I mean, I'm actually learning from them too. They're doing a great job picking me up and helping me. So, I'm learning as the day goes by too. So.
Did you consider any other schools before you went up here?
Not really. I mean, Louisville. I was talking Florida. I was talking a couple other schools, but not really too much.
Coming from a pass-happy league, as you did, how's that helped you in terms of picking up the schemes here in the secondary, maybe teaching some of the younger guys some of the tricks? That
helped me a lot. I mean, coming from Kansas in the Big 12, I mean, like you said, pass-happy league, they're always throwing a lot of zone reads, and being around Dave Campo and Coach Vessel up there, they did a great job of helping me and asserting me and basically building my game. So, I mean, I'm not saying it's easy here, but I know it's going to be hard against the SEC, but, I mean, it helped me a lot coming here. So.
You kind of feel like there's nothing in the passing game you haven't already seen?
No, I feel like it isn't. I mean, I feel like I've seen everything from short passes to quick reads, just to everything, deep balls.
How quickly did they insert you into the mix back there and get you going?
Pretty quick. Today I went with the twos. I mean, I enjoyed my time being around DJ. He went with me, and then a couple other guys that I was with, Chris Moody and Jordan Diggs. They pushed me along. They're helping me too. So, I mean, they threw me in the mix pretty quick. So I'm just basically adjusting and getting used to the defense and trying to learn as quick as possible. So.
Competition is pretty stiff back there, though, huh?
Yeah, it's good competition. A lot of these safeties are real good. They're helping me get better too. So, good competition.
Isaiah, what was Coach Hope's message to you coming in, first day of practice, getting the team at first and then, learning the scheme?
Basically, just like you said, just learning the scheme. I mean, basically just pick up as fast as possible. that was basically the message he told me. And yeah, just basically just try to learn as fast as possible, be a leader, be vocal, do what I have to do, give great effort every snap, and then as much as I can do. So
Isaiah, how long have you been on campus?
let's see, it's probably 4 weeks. This was my 4th year.
Were you able to pick anything up off the field to give yourself a head start out here? Or?
Oh yeah, I went around a little bit in Columbia. I went by the Capitol, the building up there. I went around downtown. I've been by 5 Points, so I've been around this area pretty much.
In terms of learning scheme and things like that, and being able to absorb playbooks and stuff like that without having to, before you were able to get out here and take actual live reps?
A little bit. I mean, I couldn't really, obviously I guess it was against the rules. I couldn't really see their playbook or anything before I got up here. So really, this is probably like my first week really getting into the plays beside a little bit in summer camp. So
I think you're the first guy they've taken who's graduated somewhere else and then come in using that 5th year. So
okay.
What's it like to be a graduate of one school but playing for another school?
It feels great. I mean, just to have another opportunity here. I mean, basically play with the best of the best. That's why I came here, and I mean, it's just a blessing and opportunity.
Still got the rock chalk Jayhawk thing running through your head?
I mean, yeah, a little respect. I mean, I got a lot of respect for Kansas. They did a great job. They helped me out. I learned so much being around, like I said, Coach Campbell, Dave Campbell, and Scott Vessel, and Clint Bowen. So they taught me a lot. So a lot of respect over there at Kansas.
Andrew Wiggins, you and Andrew Wiggins buddies?
No, he lived like 2 floors down from me, but I didn't really get up with him.
Well, I'll say, Isaiah, you grew up in Sweden, so you understand the importance of college football here yourself. You're coming from a school where basketball was predominantly the major sport there, and football was probably a distant second or even third. So, from a mental standpoint for you, you have to make that adjustment to go from a school where you guys go under the microscope all the time, as opposed to maybe Kansas, you were not?
Honestly, I didn't until I actually got here and realized how big of a difference it was, just going out, being, I remember going to Olive Garden, I had a couple people come up to me, I mean, something I never really experienced, and just asked to take photos, and they just kind of knew who I was. So I obviously know when I got here, I'm on a bigger spotlight than I was over at KU, so I mean, but it's not really nothing big for me. It's not like anything I put in myself.
They see you do anything else besides playing safety? I mean, anything in the return game that you can offer?
No, not yet. I mean, I wanna get out there, but I don't know yet. I mean, not yet, so I don't know.
Let's let him go. He's got to wait for the week.
All right, thank you.